In this video I wanted to show you the result of the previous analysis about the EURCZK krona and how the bat pattern, which was a bearish bat pattern, has behaved and what has happened. If you have watched the previous analysis, and which you can see here on the YouTube channel, you will see that the bat pattern has formed here on this currency pair, or this symbol, where the entry point and also potential reversal zone was here around 123.53 and the stop loss was around 23.60. In the video analysis you can see that I have mentioned that the stop loss would be better that it is above this supply zone, and if you take a look, the target one is at 23.38 and second one is 23.30. When you go to the Harmonic SAP scanner, you will see that the new bat pattern has formed. The previous one that I have analyzed in the previous analysis is not available anymore on the scanner, but the new one has been formed where the entry point is currently on this supply zone where the 23.62 entry point is, and also it is 23.62 for resistance, horizontal resistance level is, where you can see a stop loss is above, which is at 23.70 with the target 1 and the target 2. You can see it here. So based on the previous analysis, I have mentioned that the stop loss, which was around 23.60, would be better, that is above the supply zone. It was a great decision to move the stop loss, and you can see that the new bat pattern has been formed right here where these good entry signals are, and you can see that this bat pattern has reached the target 1 and it is close to the target 2. What I wanted to mention in this analysis is this: when the bat pattern forms, one of the best signals is to watch if the bat pattern with the X point and the A point is in line with the trend. You can see that the price was here going downtrend, and this one channel, downtrend channel, has been formed. The X point and also A point is following the trend, and the D point is against the trend, and the D point is right on the specific point where the resistance is for the price, in this case a resistance, and we could expect there is a potential reversal zone around this area. Here we have a great bat pattern, which is a bearish one, that has confirmed all the signals that we could get. The first one, that the bat pattern has formed with the X point and A point in the direction of the trend. And the trend, I mean not trend starting here, but the formed trend from the past. You can see that the trend has started here and it's dropping down. So in this downtrend line, downtrend channel, just a minute, I need to fix this one a little bit here, so it is much better to see it. And then the price has gone outside of this downtrend and formed here, right here, where the potential reversal zone, it is a supply zone where we have this weekly, the monthly resistance level. So it is a strong resistance level for the price. So we have one signal. This one is a downtrend. The bat pattern is in line with the downtrend, and we have a D point right here on this strong, in this case, resistance area. And then we have a stop loss which is above this strong resistance area, and then we have a target 1 and target 2 inside these two price levels, and that means the target 1 and target 2 are inside the next support and the next resistance level. That means the price should drop from here. So for the first resistance level, this one is here, which is a great signal. This means that there is a highly chance that the price will not reach some kind of a hard resistance that will be hard to be broken, in this case to the downside. So these are the great signals. So that's why we have a bat pattern that is highly likely that it will reach also target 2. In this case, if you enter into this trade and the target 1 is reached, it's always good to move a stop loss below the entry point, just in case if for example, if the price goes against the bat pattern right here, it will return back up and close with a profit. But if you do not move your stop loss, all this profit that the price currently is, this will be wiped out and you will get stop loss activated. This will mean that this bat pattern trade, instead of being profitable, at least something, it will become a failed one. So it also always to move a stop loss when the first target one is reached. So you are locking some kind of a profit. So if the price goes against you, this pattern will be profitable, even though inside the scanner it will be marked as a failed one. So these are the signals that should be top priority when you are using Harmonic SAP scanner and picking which symbol to trade and also which pattern to trade. There are several bat patterns that you can trade, but most of them, they are profitable when you go in line with the trend. So if you have already defined trend, if the X point and A point are inside and in line with the trend, it's very good. And when you have a second signal, which is a deep point right on the strong potential reversal zone is, and that means in this case resistance, if the price is if the bat pattern is defined in the uptrend, then it will be also on the resistance level, so it will be a very good bat pattern to pick. So I wanted to show you how this looks right now after the previous analysis has been made 2 weeks ago. So the price is following the trend, so I'm expecting that the price will go down here where the demand zone is, where the buyers are waiting. So I'm expecting that the sellers who have entered into the trade here, they will exit from their trades right here, not here on the target 2, but here where you can see in the past the most of the trades have been closed from when they have sold the trade. So based on this, for example, if we go here where the notification tab is, and when you take a look, for example, let's see, go to the monitor, sorry, and let's find another one which are successful, just to see what is happening. This one is not in line with the trend. We do not have any downtrend or uptrend. It is sideways going. Let's see again, what do we have it here? This is something, you can see it here. You can see that the price is going down, the X point and A point are in line with the trend, and then we have a D point which is right here where the previous high is, which means this is a resistance for the price. There is a potential reversal zone here, and you can see the stop loss is above, which means if the price goes above, this will mean that this potential reversal zone, or in this case horizontal resistance line, is not holding and the bat pattern will not be valid. So it is very good to see that this bat pattern has been successful, which is going in line with the downtrend. The D point is on the retrace right here on the great resistance line. So for example, let's take a look at this one, how this one is doing. There is no trend uptrend, so we would not look at this one even though he is successful. Let's take this one. Okay, now you can see it. We have another case. It is uptrend and X point is somewhere in this trend, and A point is also here in line with the trend, and then we have a D point right here where the support is. So the price has dropped down, we have a support for the price right here where the critical level is, and we have a stop loss which is below the X point, and also it is below the critical level, which is here our horizontal support level. And the price has reversed back up and continued to move in the trend direction. Let's see another one. Let's see this one. This one is also in uptrend. You can see that the trend has started here. The X point is somewhere in the middle, and the A point is also in the uptrend. And the D point here, again, it is on one of the critical levels here. So if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that the price has reached this support level and it has formed a potential reversal zone here. The price has reached this area, which is horizontal support level, and we can see the stop loss is below the X point and also below this support, horizontal line support. So this one is also profitable, and you can see it is confirmed these three signals, which is an X point, an A point, are in line with the trend, currently uptrend. A D point is on the horizontal support, and stop loss is below this horizontal, in this case, support line. Let's see another one, which was a successful one. This one is also in the uptrend. We can see the price is going up. The X point and A point are in line with the trend, and the D point is here where we can see it. It is also again here where the support is. I would also see the price forming here. So for me, it is also a D point where the stop loss is below the X point. So it is also a great signal. So have in mind that these kind of bad patterns that are forming and following these criteria sometimes will be failed. That's normal. But if you take an average, how many of them are successful and how many of them are failed, you will see that if you follow these criteria for picking the bad patterns, you will see that much more you will have successful ones than failed ones. You can make that test and let me know what are your results. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I hope I see you inside the Facebook group where we are commenting one of these patterns that you or someone else have picked and see how the results are achieved. So see you next time and happy trading!